Hello, my name is Dezirae Smith, and I will be doing my presentation on nonverbal communication when it comes to our physical appearance. For the agenda, I will be doing an intro, and then I will be discussing what our physical appearance says about us. Um, Next, I will be talking about physical appearance in other cultures and how they are viewed or how they view others' physical appearances, and then the positive and negatives that physical appearance can bring, and then we will wrap it up with a conclusion. So for the intro, it says, what does your physical appearance say about you? It can send many messages without us actually having to say that we're sending a message or talk about why we dress the way we dressed. Nonverbal communication when it comes to physical appearance is it's just sending a message through the way we dress or the way we carry ourselves, the way we style our hair or do our makeup, heavy or light, or maybe it's in a unique way, and even down to our hygiene. Are we clean people? Are we, you can almost usually tell when somebody's homeless. Sometimes you can't because they actually have a good hygiene, but a lot of times we can too because of the way they carry themselves or their cleanliness, their hygiene. Now we have physical appearance in other cultures, which can be clothing, religious items like wearing a rosary, showing that you are Catholic and that you are practicing Catholic, and the amount of skin that can be looked at as a respect factor in some cultures throughout the world. The skin we show on our bodies with the clothing we wear. Wearing a hijab, for example, in other cultures is a modest thing. I didn't know this for a long time because I'm from America and I just didn't look into that until I had friends that were Muslim and from Afghanistan, and getting their view on why they wear that is actually more of a beautiful thing now, because before I was kind of intimidated when I worked in sales, and I would see fully clothed um, black gowns, and it looks very different from what we wear here in America. And getting to know the reason why they do that for modest reasons, out of respect for their culture and for their spouses, is just, it's really interesting. And I think it's amazing to see such a difference in cultures. Um, Fully clothed, not showing skin versus shorts and tank tops. So here in America, we are more free spirited. We have more, just more of our own opinions on what we want to wear, what we choose to wear. And we have beautiful weather here along the coast in California. And so a lot of times we wear shorts and tank tops, or maybe, strapless dresses. And we, it's normal here for us. So in another culture, that could be looked at in a negative way also, and could be like we don't respect ourselves here, and people who show that much skin um, are just a little more on the wild side, when in fact it's just how we grew up here. There's just such a difference in cultures, and it's pretty interesting. So there are positives and negatives when it comes to physical appearance. Um, it can determine how much respect you get or don't get. Maybe somebody who wears less clothing wouldn't get as much respect because it can appear that they don't respect themselves. Um, People who dress more high class seem to get more respect. I don't know if it's a money factor or the way they carry themselves in that way. Free-spirited versus conservative. Um, Free-spirited people seem to, there can be positives and negatives to that as well. Free-spirited people just carry themselves very, maybe more out there, and that could get positive or negative feedback with how they do it. And conservative people, that as well can be looked at a positive or negative way. Maybe somebody who is more conservative it can show that they are more of an introvert kind of personality, and or maybe they'll get more respect that because of that, or maybe they won't because they kind of hold back a little bit more, and maybe not so as outgoing as a free-spirited person. Cleanliness, hygiene, how you carry yourself, how clean you are in your appearance, looking, having dirt appearing on you, or maybe messy hair during a job interview or at the grocery store, could be looked at as a negative way. People want to stay away from you, or if you have a really good hygiene, that could be more of a welcoming kind of presence. So to wrap everything up, physical appearance makes statements about who we are and or how we carry ourselves. We can choose every day the type of appearance we want to have and the message we want to send to others about who we are. I think keeping an open mind is important when realizing, everyone has their reasons on why they choose what they want to look like, and or the kind of message they're trying to portray, or maybe they're not trying to. And we must respect one another for our differences, whether rich or poor, dirty or clean, or more bold of a person or more bright of a person. We are just also different, and it's really more of a beautiful thing to just embrace that about each other, recognize that we are all so different and we all think completely different, and we're all trying to send different messages. And it makes it really cool when you look at it that way. I included some silly pictures my children wanted to be involved in and make a statement with their outfits, with where we think that they might be going or the kind of person they might be. So enjoy that, and thank you.